Tony, look at that, people. I don't know these people. And there's Jen and Debbie. Hello, guys. No, okay. You're gonna wave.
So here we go. Just get some more charcoal here, heating up, and then we start our tour. Here we go. So please wave goodbye to your cruise ship.
Bye!
So now normally you should see your cruise ship back in approximately 2 hours. This is what this tour takes here in our little Tiger Lily. That is the name of our little choo-choo train here. Yeah, this is Noumea city center, what you see here on the left hand side. I hope you like it. Come on, I'm just kidding around. This is the container terminal, and the bigger ships are safer to be brought into this big terminal here. There is an actual passenger terminal for cruise ships, which is 5-minute ride from here. But this one is not so good suited for these big ships, it's more for the smaller ships. So that's why you had been brought into this terminal, and therefore if you want to go on your own in and out of this container terminal here, you need always to take these shuttle buses, please. They won't let you in and out by foot. This is important to retain as an information for you for the rest of the day. Just the team here at your service here in the driver's cabin on my left hand side, driving the Tiger Lily. This is Thierry. And my name is Günther. I will be your guide here for the next 2 hours. We
Cherry.
look around in Noumea, which is our capital town here of New Caledonia. The capital is a peninsula which sits out in the south of the main island. As there are several little islands and one big island, so this is the big island here where we are on, and we are just here in the south, sticking out as a peninsula surrounded by water. And the whole island is 400 k's in length and 50 k's wide, so if you really want to drive around the island, I would say on a little train it would take around 3 days maybe. In a car, maybe around 5 hours to get to the north of the island from here. And so New Caledonia is a little island which is here somewhat in the south tip of Melanesia, building a kind of a triangle here between New Zealand and Australia. And our tour will lead us now here through the city, directing ourselves to the south of the capital, where we're going to find the beautiful bays and marinas of this town, and we have a stop at Answater Bay for some refreshments scheduled over there. There is as well a and then we drive on and having our first lookout, which is the Cannon lookout point.
Roger!
Largest lagoon which is surrounding our island. We drive all along the water, keeping the coastline. It's always fly away, you know, like lightweight children and everything. So you always here and there, it would be very windy next to it. Our Lady of the Pacific lookout, which has a beautiful statue of the Queen to it, to view to the natural side, what you saw this morning when coming in with your cruise ship maybe, and as well views onto your cruise ship from up there, so at least if it's still there by then. We have to find out. And this building, which is now straight ahead of us, right-hand side there, that is the actual passenger terminal. And so this is the place where the shuttle buses go and where they leave from as well to go back to the cruise ship. Just in case you use this option to step out at the end to a coconut square to walk around on yourself, on your own. In this case, you need to find back this place here to get the shape to get back to the ship. But this will be all explained at the end of the tour, no worries. And so they have some handicraft as well. First of all, if you look up there, they can exchange money, and sometimes they stamp as well the passports as a souvenir at the tourism information stand. So city centre is just on the left-hand side behind these blocks here. So that is not more than a 5-minute foot walk from the passenger terminal. But we're going to look at the city centre later, more at the end of the tour. We drive now just past it here. And we'll try to make our way here to the south of the capital, as mentioned. Let's start here with some sightseeing here on the right-hand side. The sea port is here, Noumea, which is the biggest area here. Just near to us here. That is a local morning market of Noumea. Also the guys after this tour, this one will be closed and you must put it on your list on what you like to do maybe next time if you should come back to New Caledonia. It's the local morning market here right outside. Yeah, when we take now here in a moment a right turn, we just have a traffic light here, but then when we start again, please have a look on your left-hand side, look a little bit up the hill and through the palm trees, and you will make out the facades of the Catholic Cathedral St. Joseph's, which was finished to build 1895.
Church up on the hill, yes.
Also very recommendable if you like a nice old church or cathedral. So this could be a place where to go in the afternoon.
Hello!
So markets on the right, and here left hand side we come now to our little American town. to call it like this, because you have this famous American restaurant on the very left-hand side. And you have as well, just here behind these palm trees coming up on the left as well, the American War Memorial. And I will tell you a little bit later on this tour why this memorial is here. Because I always like to do my tours in the chronological order, so I may start off with the 1940s. My tour, I will start it earlier, like, let's say 3,500 years ago. You see, guys, we have 2 hours, we have some time to spend together here, so let's go back in time. So 3,500 years ago, that was the time when the first people arrived here on this little island here. And the descendants of these people, they called themselves in these days the Canucks. So these Canucks, they lived here somewhat undisturbed for a very long time, till 1774. That was the year when Captain James Cook discovered this place here, and he called it New Caledonia. Caledonia is just the Latin name for Scotland, so right now you are in New Scotland. Side. The people here call them the flamboyant, but depends where you're coming from in Australia. Sometimes you may already know these trees called Provinciana. Yeah, but maybe Captain James Cook, so he did not take possession of the island, he just gave the name to it, and he left it behind here for the French people who arrived here only somewhat 80 years later than James Cook. The French arrived here 1853 on the 24th of September, and they took possession of New Caledonia, so they call it Nouvelle Caledonie. So here we drive now along the orphanage bay La Verde Orphelina. And you may imagine that it was named after this orphanage, which is the building is grown in these days. That building stood just here on the left, where you see it these days, a children's playground. Apparently had to find a way to generate money on this island. People had rather new-looking cars and nice apartments here up the hills. Just look around you and you see these bays and marinas filled up with little boats and catamarans. It really looks like people here have some coin. Support coming from grants for the health and the school system, the welfare and so on. The money to buy yourself a nice Harley Davidson or a nice little jet ski, this you need to generate yourself. And I will let you look around for the next 2 2-3 minutes, and then I will be back with you to explain to you where the money is coming from. I'll let you wonder meanwhile. Oh, Porsche coming here. Sorry, that's a Porsche Cayenne. The other one was another one. But you can put yourself here on the side of the roads and try to count Porsche. I think in an hour you'll see at least 10.
There's people that's Tony just here. He's one of the guys I'm travelling with. A nice bloke, really nice bloke.
French, they found out approximately 10 years after their arrival here on this island that there is a lot of minerals and metals in the soil here, so it's all about mining what the people do here. They found out that this little island here holds over 25% of the worldwide nickel reserves, and there is as well chrome and cobalt and silver and gold and copper and other metals. So mining, this is what the economy of this island here is based on, and then there is a big construction business going on here and other businesses. But have a look here in the middle of the next roundabout on your left hand side, you'll see a block of nickel ore just here on the left. That greenish looking stuff inside that rock is nickel. As I know our driver Thierry very well, he will go all around. Yeah, I knew it. He just wants to show you how roundish a French roundabout is. They're so roundish. Wow. So here left hand side again, that green stuff here, nickel, and on the right hand side, what you can buy with it.
Go again. Do it again. Do it again. Yes.
Yeah, the cars here, the bigger the better. This one here on the left must be double size than my car what I have. Amazing. And another Porsche coming. Okay, you know that. So many people say that is the big treasure of this island, but I'm not confirming this. There is more to this island. There are more treasures than just metal in the soil. You can talk there about the mixing culture here of this island, or the beautiful nature of this place, and the nature of this island you even can discover here in the capital. Welcome to the world's largest lagoon, and this is just one tiny bay of it. This is Lemon Bay, not bad is Jourdain.
Hello!
For some sunbaking, swimming, snorkeling as well, and it's a good place for lunch here. Most of the restaurants of the town are situated here in this place. It's on your left. And the buildings in the capital, you find them most likely at the tip points of the base, not in the middle. Some shopping options here as well, but it's mostly around about sunbaking and restaurants. It has some nightlife here as well. Here is even a brewery that is coming here on the left hand side, that green restaurant here. All this is green chill on it. So it's one of us, they make their own beer there, and they have glasses which fit 1 liter. It's a good place. So Yeah, you see here on the right, some people are snorkeling here, just along the fringing corals. And this bay is very much sheltered from the southeastern trade winds, what we call here the Alizé wind. So this bay is better for swimming and sunbaking, while the next bay where we drive to now is much better for water sport like wind and kite surfing. And the next bay has as well all or most of the hotels situated in it. So you just keep in mind what I told you about strong winds maybe on this tour, so you please keep on right now. Hold on to your hands and everything which could fly away. I suppose the next bay is much more windy, maybe 20 knots or more. And it will have these beautiful little islets spread into it, like Duck Island and Master Island. This is all to come now. From this bay here, the taxi boats to reach these little islands